And everybody's here at Lakeside Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas. We got one lap down. Street Stock A main, Kelby Orstrander, your leader. That's Brett Heater there in second. Mike Ryan in third, Terry Schmidt in fourth, of which right here they're having a race for third. And it looks like Schmidt will get around Mike Ryan. Go back up to your leaders there. Orstrander goes up and bounces off the cushion. And Brett takes a close look at that 12K on the back. And Orstrander's car. And we are about to complete the third lap back here for third place. Mike Ryan's coming back up on that top side and makes a charge on Terry Schmidt. He kind of catches a hole. But Mike Ryan takes over third and about a half a car length distance. And Ryan is going to throw it in there hard and probably try to slide up in front of Brett Heater. But Brett gets that run off the top of the hill. Comes down beside him and gets the lead back off of two. So we got a lead change there just for half a corner. And now Brett Heater will lead on lap 13. Take that white flag as Mike Ryan moves into the second spot. But Brett Heater holds on to it up there around the top. Runs strong down the back straightaway through 3 and 4, right up against that cushion. And it's going to be Brett No Fret Heater. Mike Ryan second, Jason Ryan third, Ned Barnes fourth, and Joe Smith Jr. in fifth place. A main for the Grand Nationals. And we've got, you might say, a stack of cars coming out of. We've got no laps down in the Grand National A main. We had a wreck, 7 cars involved. We got Darren Kling on the pole now, Gary Donaldson outside that front row. And we are under green, and it looks like Gary Donaldson's going to lead them out of turn 2, down that back straightaway and into 3. He's up against that cushion. Kling right down around the bottom, and man, it is close at the start-finish line. But I give it to Donaldson. Bud Dibben looks like he is going to go low and slide up in front of Gary Donaldson. Donaldson looks like he's going to come back now and put the same move back on Dibben. They trade the lead back and forth there in the turns. But it looks like Bud Dibben now is going to be your leader. Boy, Mike Taylor Jr. slides up in front of Jeff Herbers for third. Now Herbers kind of comes back, gives him a little kiss. And Herbers now looking to the inside of Donaldson for second. Brad Dibben, and actually stick a fender in front of him going into 3. Can he hold it? Maybe Gary's found some speed down here. We'll see. And yes, Gary Donaldson will lead on lap 14, but encounters a little trouble going into 1. Has to get out of it. And look here, Jimmy Winkler has come from pretty far back, I think, and now he's up into second, saying hi to Brad. On that low side, as we've got 5 to go, Brad Dibben, Jimmy, all kinds of twists and turns there tonight at Lakeside. Brad Dibben's going to take the white flag with Jimmy Winkler in second, Darren Kling in third, and Mike Taylor Jr. has come up from the back spot after that last yellow flag and has made it back up to 4th spot. But Brad Dibben is going to take it with Jimmy Winkler second, and here comes Darren Kling, Mike Taylor Jr., I believe it's Jeff Smith, and maybe Steve Dibben in the 69. Sportsnet's night at the races. Got Tyler Schmidt on the pole, Kerry Davis outside that second row. Vinegar, Charles, And it's a mad dash into turn one, but Tyler Smith is going to lead him out of two. But Joe Walker blows by both of them on the bottom side. Looks like he is going to lead that first lap. With Kerry Davis in that second spot as they pull away from the pack. Joe Walker, Kerry Davis out front here. Walker going to lead lap number two, Kerry Davis second. Here on lap 9, Justin Boney starts looking to the outside of Kerry Davis and gets around him to take over second place. Justin's got quite a bit of time here to run down Smokin' Joe Walker, who has about a half straightaway lead. Up here is Joe Walker, your leader, as he will come around and lead here on 9. Justin Boney second, Kerry Davis third, Nick Vinegar fourth, and Tom Charles in that fifth spot. Charles gets around Nick Vinegar and now races up beside Kerry Davis, kind of throws the rear end out. And now Tom Charles is going to move into that third spot as Vinegar follows right behind him as he gets around Davis also. And there's Aaron Morant. They're racing for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth respectively. Tom Charles come around here on lap 15, still 10 to go. On that outside after a good run down that back straightaway. And he is going to lead here on lap 23. I mean, by a front yard is all as these two race for this first place here in the A main at Lakeside Speedway on a Friday night. Let's see, here comes the white flag. Justin Boney is going to lead again, and he cuts down in front of Super Joe, or Smokin' Joe, as they run down that back straightaway. Nose to tail. He drops down a little bit, and Joe is going to slide up in front of him, and Smokin' Joe is going to take the win. Tom Charles third, Aaron Morant fourth, and I believe either Nick Vinegar or Danny Charles fifth. Tim Carrick would be seventh. Man, what a run out there. I'll tell you what, for the first 3 quarters of that race, I mean, you had just run away from him.
Well, that's the whole idea. That was the idea. Once we got out to the lead, I was like, man, just do the same thing over and over and over. And I was trying to do it, got into a good rhythm there for a little bit, got around some lap cars and kind of had to move around a little bit. And, was just going at it. And towards the late part of that race, I could hear someone back there, and I just started, trying to definitely make sure I was doing everything right. And we had that late caution there, and it having to be old Justin Boney back there. And I kind of bobbled down in 1 and 2, and he got around me. He was running that middle to hide. He likes it up there. Yeah. And anyway, it looked like they're coming off of 4 to the checkers. He kind of, slipped up out of the middle a little bit, or off the bottom up into the middle, and it gave me a run off the bottom, and we gassed her up and went for it.
Yeah. Yep. Man, what a terrific run. Rocket Chassis, first win out here. Yep. Smith Racing, Bob Morton Motors. Man, what a combination.
Oh, yes. We struggled, but everyone's working together real good, trying some stuff. Maybe I would have tried it, but they're kind of talking me into trying it. So we're putting it on there and, gassing it up. Advanced Auto Parts, they've been behind us and really helping us out. Competition Motorsports, they've helped us out also with a lot of things. And like you said, Bob Morton Motors, I tore up a couple of them earlier in the year. And, man, he just keeps working. I was up there one night. He was up there probably until 9:30 working on things so we could come back out. And, it's just it's hard out here with the inversion and everything that people have to do. Yeah. But, man, I can't thank the Smiths and Bob Morton for even letting me drive this car. Yeah. A kid that races at Warrensburg out of his own pocket and someone's letting him drive a car, that's cool. Yeah. Yep. Folks, once again, your winner here for the A-Mains at Lakeside Speedway on Friday night, Smokin' Joe Walker. Way to go, Joe. Thank you.